Welcome to Easy Math TV. We're going to be using Excel to learn math. And the first thing we're going to do here with our blank Excel document is we're going to just use it as a simple calculator. Um, in row 1 at the top, I've basically expanded it to make it a little bigger by stretching the number 1 on the left. And I've created what basically a text box. So at the top of the Excel document, you see the all of your functions. This is your ribbon. When you go to insert, you can actually hit the text item that you see and text box, and basically that will allow you to just draw a text box on your document. Um, and what I've done is I've created one here across cells A1 through E1 because that's where my headings are going to go. I've also colored it blue because I just decided that I wanted the blue headings. Now, what I want to show you is how to put actual math symbols in here. So, instead of just typing X, Y, Z, we want to be able to use exponents. We want to be able to use special math symbols. So to do that, we have to go under the symbols menu item and insert an equation. So basically, type equation here will show up. So basically, anytime you're in there, you're going to see all of the equation editor items that you have available to you. There are all kinds of special symbols and functions and formulas, and we aren't even going to be using most of these, but basically this will give us a chance to put in math symbols into our document. So I'm going to type an X to start with, and basically I used an arrow key because I want to put some space there and put the X right underneath the letter A. And I'm going to hit the right arrow key and move my cursor to the right of it so that I can keep typing. And now right underneath the column B, I'm going to be putting in my X squared. So we use a script. We use a power symbol for that. And there's one that's built in. There's X squared is already one of the given ones. So I'm just going to go ahead and put that. And now hit space until we get to move over to column C. And now we're going to just use the blank box to a box power to put in our X to the third power. So not only are we going to do X squared, but we're also going to calculate X cubed. Move my blinking cursor to the right of that and keep making some spaces over. Now that I'm in column D, we're going to be doing one more thing. We're going to be doing the square root of X. And type again and go over to column E. And this time we're going to be putting in a fraction. I'm going to calculate 1 over X. So 1 goes in the numerator and X goes in the denominator. That's going to give us the reciprocal of whatever number we put into A2. So now at this point, we have a built-in calculator that we can put any number we want into cell A2, and it will automatically calculate its square, X to the third power, the square root of it, and 1 divided by X, all on the same spreadsheet. So the only way to get it to do that is if we actually type in the formulas now. So under B, column B, in B2, we're going to type equals. And to get our X squared, we have to do A2, because that's the location of our number, to the power 2. And to get the power 2, you have to type shift 6 because the caret symbol is right above the 6. And then the exponent is 2. Hit enter. Now in cell C2, we're going to type equals and A2 and then caret 3. Equal sign is needed anytime you're going to be using a calculation in Excel. If you want it to override just the typing of stuff into a cell, you have to use the equal sign. And now we can use SQRT. It's a built-in square root function, parenthesis, and you can actually click on cell A2 and it'll automatically type it in. It'll automatically put it into the function there. And I have to close the parenthesis and hit enter. And column E equals again. And this is just 1 divided by A2. So again, I could just click on that and you can see that it actually appears right there in my formula and hit enter. And it will actually, Excel will calculate it'll make any calculation, but it'll formulate it. It'll display it as a decimal unless you tell it otherwise. There's all these different number formats at the top. We'll get into those later. But for now, this is just how you would just set up your Excel document to be used as a calculator. We're going to be using the gold color anytime we have a cell that we want to be able to type any new numbers into. And we're going to use the blue color anytime that we have formulas that we do not want to change, so that it becomes something that we can use it permanently. So all I ask is that when you watch these videos, if you would please like, subscribe, comment down below, and share them with other people that you think might be interested in learning a little bit about math and how to use Excel to make your math study better. Thank you very much.